Alright, we'll continue.
Is everyone at the back?
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will keep you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matter. Forex is my life.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly, yeah. When you trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Please, one or two people, just say you heard my voice clearly, then we start the class, and it will be all right. Okay, thank you. Today's class will be so short because our last meeting that we did, I have like two people that said my classes is always long. So let me just try to make it short. So, but it's okay. Then I want to apologize for not being able to do Friday's meeting. I cancel it, but it's for the humanity's sake, so I can't help it. A friend need a assistant, and I need to give the assistant. So tonight, what are we going to talk about tonight? Is that all our account that has aged to the extent that we cannot trim anymore, even when we want to roll over, it will take big chunk of our profit. You understand? Those are the 10. Those are the accounts I'm going to explain to you tonight. Like I told you, my kind of mentor is not a mentor that go on the screen that will be telling you where to enter, when to buy, where to sell. Why you don't see me doing it myself? So the class will be divided into two. Tonight, I'm going to show you how you are going to set a multiple chart for those kind of assets, okay? And on Friday, because market will be on, maybe we'll be able to do practical aspect of it because market is closed now. You understand? So without further ado, let's quickly jump into that. So let me share the screen. I'll first of all show us all those accounts first. Then I will now show us how we are going to set up the second chart, and the class will stop tonight. Okay, so let me first of all share this account with you, and I'm going to show you. Please, did you see my my trading platform, guys? Hello, did you see? All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. So thank you very much. The first thing is, when somebody is mentoring another person, you have to be transparent to the extent that people get it. They get the real fact of it. Forex trading is not what people think it is. It's an investment tool. And if you make it that way, you won't be stressed. You won't lose money. If I show you, this is one of the account I'm trading. As you know, it's not a demo account. This is a live account, okay? But if you look at this account, first of all, let me click on symbol so that I can arrange them properly for every one of us to see. The first one on top is gold. The second one in the middle is not edge. The third one at the bottom is AUD USD is edged. Okay, now let's look at something. Look at this gold. This gold has edged since July 25. And this is August. I mean September, October. I mean this August, September, October. We are talking about 3 months. And I don't fear. There's no panicking. That is how you can start building your confidence in trading. There's no panicking that anything can happen to nothing can happen to my money, because I follow the rule, I follow the principle. I'm not a greedy trader. I don't expose my capital with loss size anyhow. Now, if we look at this gold, what is the maximum? Okay, don't let me show this one. I will show the other one, because this one, it doesn't even make too much sense. As in the maximum lot size, as at the day it edge. I will show another, my real gold investment account. I will show when it edge, what I've trimmed it to what level, and how am I going to solve the problem finally. And I've told you many times, if you are edge trader person, get used to float. Because some people call me, Mr. Folarin, my float is like $4,000. Be comfortable with float. Just make sure that you don't mismanage that float, because you are going to convert those floats back to current, back to your profit, back to your equity, but at a steady mood. Maybe 2% per month, 3% per month, 4% per month. We'll be converting it bit by bit. And that is the trick of the system that I understand. I'm not the best trader in the world, but I know I'm a consistent income generator in the industry. Okay, so be comfortable with float. Don't let float scare you. So now, having said all this, how can I resolve this? Because now it's like I've reached a level where I won't be able to trim further. Actually, I can trim further, but the reason why I can't trim further is, if I show you us the gap between the two entry points. Let me quickly do that. I don't know that I didn't format this. Block background. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that I've not prepared this one for the class. Actually, this is not the account I want to show us. The account I want to show us is on the server, but I just want to start from here. Or okay, don't let me do any. Okay, let's see. Let me remove these separators. Show separators. So now, if you look at this account, let me go to daily. Okay. Now, if you look at these accounts, this gold, let's look at something here. Look at this gap. If you look at this gap, I may not be able to easily close this gap. I've done trimming by FIFO, I've done trimming by LIFO, I've done trimming by random. I've done all this trimming. I've finished all the strategy. You see, so there's no way I can go further to be doing it easily anymore. So the only way I can solve this problem for this gold is to do rollover. And I must do rollover with a common sense so that all my efforts since, I don't know when I started trading this account, but I know I started trading one account in February till today. All my efforts from that time will not be jeopardized because if I roll over all my profit, you know, that is all you need to start understanding. There's no big deal in this, what I'm teaching. It's not something like as difficult as what people have been seeing out there. And my robot is a robot that it allows human intervention so that robot doesn't decide everything for you. You have to be learning along with how to manage the robot. That's what we are showing each other every time we are having the classes. So because of this distance, that is why we need to now do what? Initiate the second chart. So what happened with the second chart is that we are going to be rolling over the second chart profit to clear this mess, okay? That is what we are going to be doing. And we are not going to be in rush. If you can, like me, I showed you, this thing is from July. I'm just trimming it bit by bit when I have time. Apart from the class I have today, it's over a week I've checked any of my accounts. So I don't have that time to be sitting in front of my computer checking everything. I don't have it. And I don't trade with pressure anymore. That in those days I did the same thing. But now I am a calm trader because I know what I'm doing now. And that is what I want most of you following me, not all of you, because I've seen a lot of crazy way of people trading with this robot. I've seen many crazy people. Many crazy usage of the robot. But please, if you can follow my step properly, you won't have any stress. You won't lose your capital, and you give your investment time to grow. So now, and let's go to the second one, which is our AUD USD. Let me quickly do that. AUD USD, new chart. AUD USD. Okay, this is it. Okay. Let's see the distance. Maybe I can still cope to roll over, to do all those things with this one. It's very simple. You just need to understand the concept, and that is all. What I'm doing is part of learning because some of us doesn't know how to do all this. And you have to learn how to do it because it makes when you understand how to use the MT4 properly, it will help every one of us. So let me go to this. I want to remove separator. Okay, let me go to something like daily or daily. Okay, look at this too. If you look at this AUD USD also, look at the gap. I've done all the trimming methodology I can use. You understand? But I don't care because the capital I'm using is not the capital that I'm going to use to pay my house rent. So I don't care. I will enjoy the way I'm going to be fixing them bit by bit. And that is what I'm going to show us quickly fast now. And after that, I will pre-introduce two methods of calculating our trimming, lot size. And the first method, which is formula I gave, another member of us has done his own research too, and he gave me the formula also. I'm going to introduce to us. And after that, I'm going to introduce to us edging calculator. So at the end of the day, we might not even need to use those formula anymore. You just put your calculator on your chart and you key in those values, and it will advise you what to trim. I've developed that calculator since I think January, February this year. But my way of training people is that I don't want to train everybody to learn how to cheat system. I want everybody to pass through practical aspect of it so that you understand how to trim it in future. When you don't see that calculator, you understand every concept. Now, by the time I gave you a calculator, it will be as easy as anything. Some people may not even say, no, I don't need this calculator. I'll be using my manual. So we see everything tonight. So the first thing I need to do now is to change my my chart to which we can do, which I will use to explain what I want us to do tonight. Okay, I'll use FSB. This is the account I want us to use tonight to explain everything for every one of us. I will close one of the charts. Okay, before I move on, did you see my chart, please, guys? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, can see it.
Okay, this is inside a server. This is inside my VPS. Yes, I'm very sure. Could it be inside my VPS? Let me check. I need to check properly. No, this is not. It's not inside my VPS. What I want to do it inside VPS so that every one of us will see it. I must do it inside VPS, guys. Okay, I'm changing the chart. You are going to see something else now. Now you saw a chart that doesn't have anything, a blank chart. Did you see the chart that's a blank chart? You don't see anything. Please, guys, did you see a chart?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah, the reason why I'm confirming is that I maybe keep on talking, and meanwhile you don't see what I'm showing. So that's why when I ask, please just respond. Now I'm inside my server now, because if you look on top, you will see that I'm inside my VPS, and like my rules, I don't come inside my VPS anyhow. I'm just coming to the VPS because I want to do a practical thing to explain to us. Now, this is my gold asset. This is the gold investment I'm doing. And if you look at it, it has edged to this level. As at this night we are talking, this is the condition of my gold. You can see it's minus 6,129. I don't care. I don't care. Even if it is minus $1,000, I mean 10,000, I don't care, because I know what I'm doing. Okay, now look at the gap. If you look at the gap, because after you finish streaming, all this thing is gonna give you a gap like this. Then the problem now is, how am I going to close this gap? How am I going to close everything completely? That is what is the next thing I'm going to show us. So the first thing we need to do is to open the same assets that we are struggling with. We have trimmed it to the extent that we cannot even know how to trim it anymore. If market opened tonight and I'm still awake, I'm going to, where is my mouse? What is going on? Oh, okay. If market opened tonight and I'm still awake, you can see that there's a profit there. I'm going to close it and reopen the same lot size. And the widening, keep on widening. I don't care, because I know I'm going to do all those adjustments. I don't know what is going on with my mouse again now. Okay, let me see. So now I'm going to open another chart. which is a dollar. I mean dollar gold. So now I've opened the second chart. Now I've duplicated those charts into two different charts. Okay. This one I open now. I want to put my robot on it. And I will load my presets. Gold preset. And I put on it. And one thing you need to notice now. Okay, can somebody tell me what you notice in these settings? Let me first of all ask the question. Can somebody tell me what you notice in these settings that makes sense for the second chart?
Magic number is 2.
Thank you, sir.
Then manual allow is false, which means it's independent from chart number 1.
Thank you very much, sir. God will bless you. You can see that magic number for chart number 2 carry the number of the chart. So that the robot will never get confused, because all this one that gets edge, all this result you are seeing here is from chart number 1. So when you are opening the second chart, you have to tell the robot that your magic number is 2, because I want you to monitor chart 2 for me, and I don't want you to trigger manual recognition for chart number 1. All this information is very important. Just go and watch the video again, because I don't want to waste too much time tonight. So that is a different. That is a different. Okay. So now, what are we going to do? I'll just load it. I'll just click OK. Now,
hello, sorry, what about the amount? Does it matter? The balance?
The balance is okay. Let me check. Thank you for your observation, sir. Let me check. Expert property. Oh, it matters. Actually, this is what I started with, but I borrowed this money. I borrowed from this money last week. That's why it's like this. And I'll show you how I withdrew it as well, because there's nothing. When we are doing mentorship program, you have to just open up for people following you. So I've done this. And can somebody tell me the implication of if I didn't do what I did now? Can somebody tell me the implication? If one of us did not have observation of this, and I just run it that way. Yeah. Can somebody tell me, Mr. Odugua?
Yeah, I believe it will quickly enter hedge, because it will be 5% of 5,000. At that point, it will hedge instead of 5% of 32,476, which you just put now.
Thank you, sir. That is number 1 effect. Number 2 effect is that because I will write it somewhere here. Because if it is 5,000, I put there by mistake, and our balance is 32,000 plus, let me just put it this way, and I instructed this robot to start from 0.01. Robot will never start trading with 0.01 again. What is it going to do? Robot will come and divide 32 by 5,000. 1, 2, 3, and this one will be 6 point something. Then it will multiply it by 0. So it will multiply that 6 by 0.01, and this will give me 0.06. So you just see that instead for your robot to be picking 0.01 from the start, it will pick 0.06, because what you are telling the robot is now is that you want to compound this balance. So that is why anytime you top up your account, you must come and update your balance. Anytime you borrow from your balance, your money, you must come and update this balance. But if you want to cancel it, maybe you are the kind of person that I can make a mistake, or I don't have time for all this. What is the solution? Because the more we are using the robot, there are many things that is still hidden to every one of you that you are using it. Is when we reach there, then I'll explain. Another thing you can do now is you can come to this place and delete all this and put 0. If you put 0, Robert will not even care about whatever thing again. Robert will focus on your balance only. And it will obey your lot size distribution. So all this, you remember that nobody knows what I'm saying now. That is because our class continuously growing deeper and deeper. So instead for you to say, okay, because I'm a forgetful person, I don't have time, you just put 0 there as your balance, you off it. And when you put 0 there, the robot will monitor this, but mind you, the robot will change all this lot size to fix. It will fix it for you. It won't be feeble anymore. It will fix it for you. Because now it doesn't relate with compounding of your of your capital, whatever it is. It doesn't do all those things. It just become like a manual car for those parameters. So I don't use it. I don't like using it. I would rather see that, okay, I made a mistake, then I correct it. I normally like to put, I don't want to off it, because if you off it, sometimes it will not give you, what do we call it? It will, when the demerit of it is that it will not allow you to do compounding. And when let's say you start with $5,000 and your money starts becoming $5,300, $5,400, that $300 should not be stagnant there. Robots should be able to calculate and start compounding it for you. And that is when the beauty of it will come. At the end of the year, compounding will help you grow your capital properly. Because if this month you make 1% of 5,000, and in 3 months' time you are making 1% of 6,000, because robot has started compounding for you, it is better that way. So that is why I normally like to put my capital here. So now, thank you for the observation once again. So let's close this chapter like this. Okay. Now we have done this. The robot will not load because market is closed. So it will just partially load what you see on the screen. So what is going to happen now is, from this level that I'm saying that the market has moved, the chart number 2 will start taking opportunity for me. So those opportunity at the end of the month or at the end of the what's wrong with this thing now? Okay, at the end of the month, I'll be making something back. Instead for me to be stagnant on this widening gap. At the end of the month, the second chart will be doing proper trading, and from that proper trading, once in a week or once in a month, I will do my rollover, because the second chart will be giving me raw profit until the second chart edge. That's why I would say I want to be doing trimming on the second chart also. But now, the money the second chart is giving to me, I can use it to be doing what? Rollover until I reduce all this. Now, if you look at this scenario of, I don't understand what is happening to this thing tonight. If you look at here, you will see that the lot size is 0.23, 0.23. I reduce this thing from what to that? If you look at when it edge at 36 lot size.
Wow.
That is 6.38. That is the power of edging. If you know how to edge, you cannot panic. And when they say that people are running about NFP, CPI, I don't care. It doesn't concern me. I know the worst thing is when after those stupid news, whatever, it will edge. And I know how to deal with my edging. I reduce this, what you are seeing now, I reduce it from 36 lot size to 0.23. And if you look at this account, when did I funded it? I funded it when? August 8th. And within August 8th, I reduced my trimming from 36.38 to 0.26. Before I can get all this gap, then the second one I put in now That one will be giving me. I don't care. If I solve the problem after 3 months, 4 months, I don't care. The most important thing is my capital is safe, and at the end of the 3 months, I got more than what bank will give me if I go and keep this money with them. And if you look at this statement I'm showing, when I first put the money, I put 50,000, and you can see when I need money, I come back here, I withdrew this. Unlike you blow it, broker has collected this money from you. Because that is the system. You broker collect. Let's say even I didn't withdraw this money, I just put stop loss. I've lost this 20. When I need this money, where will I go? So that is why I normally tell people, be patient. I saw some people, they will start their lot size. They will remove 0.01. I advise them to put. And this person have $2,000 or 2,000 cents. But when it's trading, I'll be seeing that they have changed the lot size to 0.9 on $2,000 or 2,000 cents. And then later, after 2-3 days, everything will edge. They will not get confused. Hey, sir, can you share my screen? How many people do I want to share your screen? Once I see your lot size like this, I will tell you, please come to the class, go to the YouTube. I won't help you because you have already violated the rule. Be patient, grow your capital, grow your investment. There's no techniques you can. This business is a business of patience, and you enjoy it at the end of the day. So that is the way you add the second chart to your Hedged account. And there's an observation I made. I got last week from another member. And what the member did was that immediately your account edge, they will quickly open second chart. Immediately that one edge, they open third chart. It's wrong. That's why I'm showing you what I'm showing you. You can't be opening chart as if that chart won't have effect on your trade. It will have effect. Make sure that the first chart that edge, trim it to the level that you can't trim anymore. You trim it to the level that you cannot trim it anymore. That is when you open chart 2. To now start giving you the profit to roll it over. So once you follow all these instructions, the life will be so easy that you'll be telling people that Forex is not difficult. So that is all I will tell every one of us about this tonight. On Friday, I will try to do more practical. Maybe if we have luck, that I will see opportunity on my account to explain to you how the profit that one give me, because you know the chart number 2 now will come with what you call magic number 2. Let me see if I can even show us that. I can't show us. I don't know what happened to my mouse. It's not functioning. It just stopped now. So let me come to comments. No, it's only Meta 5 that will do comment. I've forgotten. But if you rest your mouse on your account, it normally on Meta 4, it will show you which magic number that you are trading. But if you have a lot of trades of magic number 1, and you quickly go and open chart number 2, magic number 2 is trading. When you see it like that, like them, they are getting to like 10, 15, you will get confused. Where you want to close magic number 1, you can go and close magic number 2. And that is what it will now make it difficult. You won't know which leg to close, which leg to edge. That's number 1. Number 2, I will advise many of us that we are just open the system and we are just closing profit. It's a toxic system of trading. That's not my strategy. It has happened to 2 members. 3 days ago, one member called me that he doesn't understand what is happening. I said, okay, let me check your account since you don't understand what is happening. So when I look at the account, the edge leg, which is about, what is the loss size? The edge leg make $125 profit. And this person just quickly go and close it and leave it open. It doesn't edge it back. It doesn't trim. Doesn't do anything. I don't know why some of us, we can't control our body shaking when we see money. Because you're supposed to know that for me, for you to, on this pair, for you to see that lot size that is bigger than the lot size you set, that means that this thing has edge. When you close it, you trim it, then you edge it back. And this person has closed it for almost a month. Before now, he started suspecting that the float is growing in a way that he couldn't understand anymore. And thank God I checked. And I checked critically. I realized that, brother, one leg is missing. What is happening to this pair? Did you close? No, I didn't close. Oh, I didn't. Okay, let's go to the statement. When we got to the statement, we realized that this person closed the buy leg, that edge, at a very big lot size. Millennium saw 125. Let me quickly take it. It's not like that. You take it, you trim it, you edge it back. So all these mistakes are costly mistakes that can have effect on your account, and it can make you take time. If, let's say, your edge supposed to be a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you can start edging that kind of a pair for the next 6 months. But the good thing is, if you know how to do it, you can blow your capital, and at the end of the year, you come out with profit. That's it. So I'm going to end this one like this, but I want to show us another chart, which we are going to talk about the new formula that we are Mr. Odugua just shared with me, and it's very easier than mine. I won't lie to anyone. It's very, very easier than mine. So I will explain it for us now, and we moved, and I will show us the calculator, and we close the class for that for today. So did you see the new chart? I mean, the new screen?
Yes, sir, you can see.
All right. So I don't know what's wrong with this on mouse. Okay. Now let me quickly go to whiteboard. I want to see the whiteboard so I can quickly explain that one. Whiteboard. It's like this system has due for maintenance. Microsoft Whiteboard. Why is it Microsoft? Oh, I'm inside the server. I was just watching what is going on. Okay, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be my PC. Okay, Microsoft Whiteboard. Let's first of all share. Let me first of all share it with Microsoft Whiteboard so that we can see the new calculation compared to the one I introduced to us. This one is very, very simple to use. If you can start using it, it will be fine. So let me quickly go to Microsoft Whiteboard. So this, did you see the Microsoft Whiteboard, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's say we have previously we know this is how I'm working my calculator. Let's say you have 0.50 as a float of minus 1,000. For us to get 0.01, we have first of all changed this one to monetary value, which will give us $5. And now this $5 we are going to use to divide 1,000. Sorry. Yeah, if you divide it by 1,000, it should give us 200. I think I'm right. It should give us 200. Then we look for 0.01 value in monetary value, and that one will give us 10 cents. So we multiply this by 10 cents, and our answer will be 2. That means our 0.01 will be equals to $2 at any time we want to trim. This is the formula that I gave in the class. Now, the new one that Mr. Udugua now introduced is the same, almost the same thing, but we don't need monetary value anymore. So let me quickly show us that. So now, what we are going to do here is we divide 0.50 divide by 0.01. Whatever thing he gave us, we are going to now divide by 1,000. So let's quickly use calculator to see this. Where is my calculator? So 0.50 divided by 0.01 is giving me 50. Am I getting it right?
It should be 500.
It should be 500,
Yeah.
right?
No,
it's 50.
It's 50. Sorry. Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. It should be 50 then. 1,000 divided by 50, right? That means the first calculation I did is wrong. It should be 20.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be 20 because I've tried it before. Immediately after you discuss it, I tried it myself. I got all the calculation I've been doing so far. I got it. So now we divide this. Now this will give us now 20. Our question marks now will be 20. So we divide it by 20 because 0. Let me do this. Don't let me mess it up because some people will still watch this.
No, you divide by 50.
By 50.
You divide by 50. The answer is 20. The answer will now be 20.
I understand. Because some people will watch recorded video. I don't want to confuse them. So 0.50 divided by 0.01 is going to give us 50.
50, yes, correct.
I want them to see that way. Now it's equal to 50. Now, for us to now get monetary value of what 0.01 is going to give us now is what we are going to divide the 1,000 by the 50. So it will now be for now to get the value now, it will be 1,000 divided by 50. And this will be 20. That means 0.01 now will become $20 if you don't want to trim. So this is the new formula that Mr. Dugua, you can watch the video and rewatch it. The first one I made a mistake. I made a mistake because I've tried it before. I presented to the class that Mr. Dugua is 100% right. The only thing is we didn't change everything like this one to monetary value, this one to monetary value, this one divided by this and multiplied by monetary value of this. That's the only thing that we removed. Instead of like 6 levels, it has become 2. It has become like 3 levels. So that's only changes we did in this formula. So that is that regarding what do you call it? The second formula. You can start practicing it. It's not difficult. So now let's go to what I want to introduce to us again is that where is that? Okay, let me change the chart to this. Did you see my new chart, guys?
We can see it.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Okay. This is a calculator that can solve all the problem of what we have been calculating. I developed this calculator, I think March this year, and it's a comprehensive, but I'll just show us how does it work. And it's very good for rollover. It's very good for trimming, but you have to be very, very careful and know the figures very well. For example, let's say I want to trim this account. When the robots disappear from your chart, you just drag this calculator on that chart, on the chart that doesn't have robot. Let's see how I'm going to use them. Let's say I want to deal with Australian dollar USD at this level. Look at the minus that the float, and I want to deal with. But this calculator, it depends on how creativity you are. I need to tell you that before I even started, because you can use it in many ways. But what I want to use it for now is I want to roll over. And if I want to roll over, I want to remove. I'm ready to remove the complete AUD from this edge. And how am I going to do it? So what I'm going to do is I will come to my history. Last month, which is September, I didn't do rollover. I don't have time. And that's what I'm telling you. If you understand my strategy, you don't do anything on directs, on something is chasing you. No. So I want to do everything this month. I come to my history, my trading history. I change it to today. Then I want to change the time to September 1 because I didn't do any rollover. September 1 to today is going to give me the total profit I made for that so far. Okay. Now, if you look at it, I make $691. Now, I've understood that 691. I'm going to write it down. 691. I may ignore the point. Then I'll come to the account I want to deal with. You can see that buy is 0.05, sell is 0.05. I don't want to care maybe it's buy or sell. I just want to eliminate the two of them. So I'll come to the head of the chart just to calculate everything I want to. I'm seeing here. I put 0.05 here. I put the value, which is minus 145.45. Then I come to the bottom again. I put 0.05 there, which is the buy or whatever. I don't care what it is. Then I put the value of it here. So as I'm putting the value, the calculator has already calculated the total sum of the lot size, and it has calculated total sum of the loss, which is the float. If I add these two floats together, but remember that I have some small thing here like 4, so I can update any one of them to. Okay, let me make this one 0.1. Let me say 0.11. Let me approximate it. Let me make it 0.10. So now it has given me the value of this, and it has given me the value of the lot size. So I'll just come here. On top, I'll put 0.10. And what is my loss? My loss is 255.45. Then apply. What value do I want to apply? My profit. 691. So now I apply 691 here. 691. Then I say, okay. You can see what he told me. Can somebody tell me what we saw on that top side?
Close.
Close, yeah? Continue.
Percentage close 100%. Lot left 0.0.
Good. So this will tell me that, okay, out of that 691, I can liquidate this 2 position. Because what is the total sum of the 2 positions? For us to know, maybe the calculator is right or not, it's not easy to develop this calculator to this level. I won't lie to you. Look at it here. This is the total loss. And 691 is profit. So we can close all of them and remove 255 out of this. We still have profit left. That is why it's telling us that we should close all the lot size, which is 0.1, and close percent. That means we close it 100%. Lot size that will be left is 0. Okay, now let's not look at another scenario. Let's say our situation is not like this. Our situation is not like this. Let's say our situation is came in another form. Let's say our profit is like 189. It's not too much. Our profit is below our loss. Then we say, okay, what did you see? Can somebody tell me what we saw?
In this case, close is 0.07. Percentage closed is 73.99%. Lot left 0.03.
Good. That means the calculator of all the calculation that we are doing, that Mr. Odugua gave us the simplest formula, this calculator can solve the problem without any headache. I'm doing all this because not all of us are very sound in mathematics, and we don't need to compel people to do something forcefully. We must start creating solution. You can use this calculator beyond what I'm showing you, but I'm just showing you that this calculator, you can use it to solve the same problem. Now, in this situation now, when it remains 0.03, now what is approach we are going to use? That means in one side, we are going to close like 0. Sorry, I mistaken. We are going to close maybe 0. Out of 10, we are closing 7. Maybe one side we are going to close 0.04. Another side we are going to close 0.03. That's why we are going to get 0.07. Then we are going to look for because we must have 0.03 left. And that leg that is left is that leg we are going to edge back. So we can keep on using this calculator like this, and it will help us faster. And you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. Just put the calculator there, take your time, and check it. Somebody like me, I'm fast in everything because I've practicalized it, I've used it manually, I've done it before I make it to become a calculator. So you can use it like this. Then we can use it in such a way that when you see your